Welcome, everybody, to Birch Hill Field A, Norton, Massachusetts. We've got a beautiful day for baseball, and it's playoff baseball. It'll be the Vipers out of Norton taking on the Huskies from Hanover-Norwell area. Hanover-Norwell 8-2. Huskies 8-2 record, so they'll be the home team. The Vipers come in at 8-4-1 for Coach Arts, Crosscup, and Perry. So there's 16 teams in this playoff. What I understand, the winning team here will go to Fall River for the next round tomorrow. This game will be brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Jeff Carr and David Bowie with the call. NortonMediaCenter.org. Doing all your town meetings, as many community events, and of course all the sports that they can do, and they love doing it, and they do a great job. So on the mound for the Huskies will be Lindsay, number 21. Will set the defensive lineup. You've got Croft at first, McPhillips at second, Raffetto over at third. Your shortstop will be O'Keefe. In left field will be Stefan. You've got Wallingford in right and Riker in center. Parker will be an extra hitter. And the reserves will be Alvarez, Leone, Richards, and Gately. Your starting lineup for your Vipers will be Grant Cuscup will be leading off. He'll be playing shortstop today. Sean Clary will be playing left field, batting second. Owen Musto will be in center. He'll be batting third. Batting cleanup will be Jake Arts. He'll be playing third base. Michael Lewis will be at first, batting after Arts. Then it'll be Austin Martin who will be starting on the mound, followed by Danny Castano playing second. Quint Perry will be in right field. DJ Compagnon will be doing the catching, and you've got Nate Wilbur and Tyler Veronese. So here we go, Lindsay. About ready to throw the first pitch today. Beautiful morning, got a great crowd here. Everybody social distancing, hopefully, and wearing their masks when necessary. Okay, so here we go. It's Crosscup, number 9 in your program. Gets a little ahead of that one, fouls it off to the left, out of play. The strike one. The Huskies down from the Hanover-Norwell area. So decent ride for them this morning. Lindsay with the second pitch. Also fouled off at the plate. So Crosscup down 0-2, but getting the bat on the ball. Lindsay gets the sign into his windup. Tries the curveball, ball 1-2. Clary on deck. And Musto, anybody gets on, it'll be Arts. A lot of power in this Vipers lineup. So fouls one off, does Crosscup. Might have helped him out, but he still got a piece to stay alive at 1-2. Just puts a charge in that, but it's foul. So Crosscup all over that one, but it goes foul. Count remains 1-2 to the Vipers' leadoff hitter. Tries another off-speed breaking ball. That one sails a little high, so 2-2. Three and two, so Crosscup back. Was in the hole, now 3-2. Should get something good here to hit, and he's put a bat on the ball. Just foul. Just gets a piece. So quite a battle going here between Crosscup and Lindsay to start off the game. Ball 4. What a great at bat for Crosscup. So he does what leadoff hitters do. He gets on. That'll bring up Clary. Sean Clary, number 33. He'll be playing left field. A lot of power here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. A lot of power in this Vipers team. Gets under that one on the hit and run. Lindsay. So a collision between Lindsay and Croft. And we'll call timeout to make sure everybody's okay. So we'll take a timeout to make sure everybody's okay. Okay, we're back, and it looks like Lindsay's worked it out. So a little collision between Lindsay and Croft. Clary the beneficiary. So we've got runners at first and second, nobody out, and it'll bring up Owen Musto, center fielder. Musto also obviously batting third, one of your power spots. Nobody out here, top of the first. Big swing as he fouls it straight back for strike one. Musto would like that one back because I think that one would have cleared that center field fence where there's quite a few fans out there. Lindsay pitching from the stretch. That could get in there. Nope. Shortstop takes it for out number 1. O'Keefe hauls it in. It'll bring up Jay Koch, the third baseman. 1 down. Lindsay comes to the set. Ball low. So ball 1 to the third baseman Arts, wearing number 29. Clary on first, Crosscup on second. That one's up the middle, base hit. And they're going to send Crosscup. Here comes the throw. There will be a play at the plate. Nope, it gets by. Crosscup in. Runners move up on the throw. So big RBI base hit for Arts. Crosscup scores and the Vipers break through here in the top of the first. Clary to third. Arts to second on the throw home. Strong throw by Riker, but it got by the catcher, Campbell. Would have been a close play. Crosscup might have been in there anyways. So that's going to bring up left-handing hitting Michael Lewis. He'll be playing first base to start the game. Fouls that one off. So strike 1 to Lewis. That one shot down. Croft can't quite handle the hot shot. Lewis scooting down. So Lewis knocks in Clary, sends Arts over to third. So a hot shot, Croft. Base hit for Lewis. He was moving down there, and now we'll bring up Martin, who will be starting on the mound with runners at the corner. And he takes one in the back. So hit by pitch will load the bases for Danny Castano, second baseman. Perry is on deck. Lindsay trying to get out of this jam. That one sails outside. Ball 1. Pitching from the windup now with the bases loaded. Strike on the corner. Rears back. Nice pitch from Lindsay. So 1-1 to Castano. Bases loaded here. Vipers trying to get A crooked number in the books here to start the game. Swing and a miss. So 1-2 to Castano. Lindsay trying to get out of this bases loaded jam. 1 down, 2 runs in for the Vipers. Swing and a miss. So Lindsay gets Castano. There's 2 down now. It'll bring up Quint Perry. Be playing right field. Start the game, number 8 in your program. Lindsay pitching from the stretch now. That's outside. You've got Arts at third, Lewis at second, Martin at first, the runners for the Vipers. 2 down, 1 ball count to Quint Perry. Lindsay. There's a pop-up on the infield. Croft calling for it and catches it just on the line. So we've got a half inning in the books. It's Vipers 2 and the Huskies coming up. All right, here we go. We're back for the bottom half of the first. Martin will be on the mound for the Vipers. His battery mate will be DJ Compagnon. At first base, you'll have Lewis. Second base will be Castano. Over at third will be Arts. And Crosscup will be playing short. Patrolling the outfield will be Clary in left, Musto in center, and Perry in right. Leading off will be Wallingford. He'll be playing right field, wearing number 8 for the Huskies. Just a little low for ball 1. He'll be followed by Raffetto and O'Keefe. If anyone gets on, Riker. Swing and a miss. Martin throwing some heat. Southpaw. That's fouls. It stays in play. Nope, just goes out of play. Compagnon gives chase, but it's out of play. 1-2 goes the count to the leadoff batter for the 8-2 Huskies. Coach Lyle and Jack. Ooh. Sails inside and down goes Wallingford, but high and tight inside. Count goes to 2-2. Oh, that might have hit the bat. Swing and a miss. Martin reared back for something extra there. That'll bring up Raffetto. He'll be playing third base, wearing number 19 for the Huskies. Strike 1. That's a tough pitch by Martin. If this is any indication how he pitches today, it's going to be tough for the Huskies. That one's low. 1-1 to the number 2 batter in the Huskies lineup. It'll be followed by O'Keefe. If anyone gets on, it'll be Riker. That's low and inside. 2-1. That one sails a little on Martin, so the count runs to 3-1. Martin looks in, gets the sign, delivers. Boom, you can hear that glove pop. 3-2. Needs to put it right in the same spot. That one sails a little outside, so Raffetto draws the walk. It'll bring up O'Keefe. O'Keefe playing shortstop today for the Huskies, wearing number 20. Martin waits a little bit. Comes with the... Ooh, and just back was Raffetto. So a nice pickup move there by Martin. Comes back over to first again. Easily back that time was Raffetto. He had a much shorter lead. I think he got a little wake-up call on the first pickoff move by Martin. It's the pitch. There's a strike. Nice pitch. Throw down by Compagnon. So Raffetto has him thinking out there. Strike one to the number 3 batter in the Huskies lineup, O'Keefe. Riker on deck. Anyone else gets on, it'll be Parker. That one gets by Compagnon. Raffetto will scoot down to second. So runner in scoring position now. Count goes to 1-1. Martin checks the runner. Now delivers. Swing, he might have tipped it, but right into the mid of Compagnon. 1-2 is the count, though the scoreboard's saying 2 strikes. The count is 1-2. Castano keeping Raffetto close. Just gets a piece, does O'Keefe, to stay alive. 1 down here, bottom of the first. Vipers up 2-0. Got 2 in the top of the first, 2 quick runs. That's the way you want to start a game. That one gets by Compagnon. Down to third goes Raffetto. And the ball gets away. And on the score comes Raffetto. So miscue. Now we've got a timeout. Coach Arts wants to talk to his infield pitching battery combination. 2-2 the count. The number 3 batter. Nobody on now as Raffetto scores. 1 down. Sure, Coach Arch is saying, let's go. Let's just play crisp. Umpire is ready. Calls for play. Martin looks in. Swing and a miss. So second strikeout in the inning for Martin. We'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Riker. He's patrolling center field today for the Huskies, wearing number 5. And you've got Parker on deck. Maybe a little low, might have been inside. 1-0. Ooh, just outside. 2-0. There's a strike. Nice pitch by Martin. He came, hit the corner, it looked like. 2-1. Got a very live arm. Nice fastball. A lot of velocity. Just gets a piece, does Riker. So 2-2, 2 down. Let's see if Martin can strike out the side here. Just low. So count runs full. Three and two. And that one sails outside, and hustling down the first as Riker makes the turn, but Compagnon has the ball, and he retreats to first. So it'll bring up Parker. He's wearing number 10. Martin looks in. Pick-off move, but easily back as Riker, though he dives in. Gets a little of the dirt on him. And he went around, says the umpire. Correct call. 0-1 on Parker. Again, the throw over. It's low. Nice play by Lewis at first. Just gets a piece, fouls it back. So 0-2 on the count. 2 down. Martin trying to get out of this inning with minimal damage. Another throw over to first. Martin comes to the plate. Strike 3. So he does end up striking out the side, but the Huskies come back with one. We've got one in the books. 2-1 Vipers. Okay, here we go. Top of the second. We got a good one going. Lindsay looking in. It would be facing Compagnon, and top of the lineup, Cross Cup and Clary. Oh, Compagnon helped him out with that one. Strike 1. That one up in the eyes. Very tempting. Very tempting to think you can drive that, but it's hard to catch up. Strike 2. So quickly 0-2 on Compagnon. He'll catching today, wearing number 50. Good eye there by Compagnon. So 1-2 goes the count. DJ Compagnon, you earn your stripes when you're a catcher. Well, you work hard all day. Just fouls that one off out of play to stay alive. So count remains 1-2 to Compagnon, leading off the second for the Vipers, leading 2-1. Another foul back, so he spoils another one. Lindsay ready to go for the Huskies. He doesn't want to wait around. Tries that curveball. Nothing doing. 2-2. That one's slow grounder. Second baseman takes it up, throws over to Croft. So Campbell to Croft for out number 1. Compagnon grounds to second. It'll bring up Cross Cup. He walked and scored in the first. Had a great at bat. For you real baseball people, he really worked the count. Starts it off the same way. Fouls it off into the woods, off to the left side. Puts a charge in that one. And that's a fair ball. That could be a double for Cross Cup. Here comes the throw. Nice play. Cross Cup with a line shot single to deep left. A nice play by Stefan out there to throw it in and hold him to a single. So to bring up Clary, he had that excuse me base hit in the first. He also scored a run. Cross Cup with a good lead. Lindsay throws over easily back to first. It's Cross Cup being held over there by Croft. Another one throw over. Cross Cup, a lot of speed over there at first. Huskies trying to keep him close. That one, Cross Cup was going all the way. Ball gets by the catcher, by Campbell. Excuse me, McPhillips was playing second. He threw out Compagnon for out number one. Lindsay, pitching from the stretch, delivers. Good eye by Clary, 2-0, so he should get something here to hit. Pickoff attempt at second. Goes by, but backed up nicely by Riker. So Cross Cup remains at second. Phillips holding Cross Cup close. And then right in the gap, perfect spot. Going to get to the fence. Clary's going to get to second. Here comes the throw. Slides in safely. So a shot into the between first and second. Clary with an RBI as Cross Cup with his speed scores. Clary to second. Hot shot there to bring up Musto. He lined to the shortstop in the first. That one popped high, but it looks like it's going to sail out of play. Off to the left. So the Vipers get that run back. That one just a little high, 1-1 to the Vipers center fielder. Strike on the corner. So 1-2, one down here, top of the second. Clary out scoring position at second base. Vipers trying to get another run in here. Just outside. 2-2. Arts is on deck. Hot shot to third. Gets by. And that's deep left field. Clary will score easily. So back-to-back RBIs hits for the Vipers. It'll bring up Arts, who had a single and an RBI in the first. Score now 4-1, Vipers. Musto with a big lead at first. Now Croft's coming over to hold them on. There's the throw over. Musto back. Arts up. Lewis on deck. One down here, top of the second. And a beautiful morning in Norton, Massachusetts. Lee Burchell. There's the throw down the second. Musto easily in with the stolen base. So Arts with an RBI opportunity. Short lead Musto has with McPhillips standing on the bag. keeping him close. Lindsay comes to the set. Swing and a miss. Musto takes third. So Arts digs in. Lindsay ahead 0-2. Steps off. Just a little low and outside. Lindsay wanted that one. It's waiting. Lindsay delivers. That one's outside. 2-2. That's outside. 3-2. It's ready. Tries the soft curve. Doesn't do it. You can't believe it. Looks to the ump behind him, but it's not going to change it. So Arch works a walk. Runners at the corners. It's going to bring up Lewis. Also with a base hit and an RBI back in the first. There's a strike. Arch takes second. No throw. So second and third, one down. Lewis up, and you've got Martin on deck. Strike two. Lewis with a big cut. Lindsay trying to get out of this jam. 2 runs already in for the Vipers here in the top of the second. Fouls that one off to stay alive. Count remains at 0-2 to the Vipers' first baseman, Michael Lewis. Steps off, does Lindsay. Shakes off his catcher. Comes to the set. Ball. Lindsay trying to work that curveball. Hasn't had much luck with it today. 1-2. Oh, just a little low. A good eye by Lewis. Works the count back even. 2-2. That one sails a little high, so count runs full. Ball 4, so Lewis works a walk. And base is now loaded. We've got coaches going to come out and talk to Lindsay here for the Huskies. So he's just telling him to relax. Don't worry about calls. Got to get the batter here. Coach Arts giving instructions and encouragement to his base runners. Musto at third, Arts at second, and Lewis on first. Now Martin got hit by a pitch back in the first. Lindsay's going to go from the windup here with the bases loaded. And there's a shot, but right to the right fielder. Line shot by Martin. But right to Wallingford. Positioned perfectly. Threw back in the first there. hit so hard, I don't think they had a chance to double anybody up. So 2 down here. Castano up. Ball 1. So big out there as Martin put a charge in it, but hit it right at the right fielder. There's a hot shot down the left field line. That's a fair ball. And that could, no, Lewis is going to stay at third. So big hit by Castano. A 2 RBI double as Musto and Art score, and Lewis ends up at third on the 2 RBI double by Castano. It'll bring up Quint Perry. Making the score now 6-1 Vipers. There's pop fly on the infield. Croft calling for it. And it just hits the heel of his glove. So Lewis scores. Castano over to third. As Perry gets on, it's going to bring on Compagnon, who led off this inning with a ground out to second base. McPhillips. Hot shot. Third baseman going to try and make the long throw. And he just gets him. So nice play by the third baseman, Raffetto. Throws over to Croft. That ends the inning, but not until 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 runs for the Vipers. It's 7-1 going to the bottom of the second. All right, here we go. Bottom of the second. Big second inning for the Vipers as they score 5 to really put a spread here. 7-1. Now Martin, it's up to Martin to just go after hitters. It'll be Croft, Lindsay, and Campbell for the Huskies. That's low, ball 1 to the first baseman of the Huskies. Puts a charge in it, but that's high. Oh, and a nice catch by Perry out in right field. Really tracked it, looked like a tough son. Made a heck of a nice catch. That ball just carried off the bat of Croft for out number 1. Nice play by the right fielder there. It'll bring up Lindsay, pitching for the Huskies today. Huskies just looking for base runners. They have plenty of time. It's only the bottom of the second here. But the Vipers look like they're on their hitting game. And if Martin could pitch the way he could pitch, it's going to be tough for the Huskies. Strike 1, swing and a miss by Lindsay, be followed by Campbell, his battery mate on deck. Strike 2. That one's low. Lindsay lets that one go by, so 1-2 the counts. Just outside, maybe a little low. 2-2 goes the count on Martin's counterpart, Lindsay, wearing number 21. That one sails on him. So count runs full. 3-2, 1 down here, bottom of the second. Can't say it enough what a beautiful morning it is here. Oh, a little outside. So Lindsay with a good at bat, draws the walk. It'll bring up Campbell, and McPhillips will be on deck. Fakes the throw over to first. Lindsay dives in. Martin throws over. Easily back is Lindsay. Helped him out there, did Campbell. Swing and a miss. Martin looks in. Really popping is that glove. 1-1 the count. Martin just has to concentrate on the batter. Just go right after him. Strike 2. 1-2. Throw over. Nice stop by Lewis there. The count is 2-2 to Campbell. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So Campbell goes down. That'll bring up McPhillips with 2 down. That's the 4th strikeout for Martin. McPhillips, second baseman. Throw over. Lindsay easily back. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to McPhillips. Throw over. Lindsay back easily. 0-1 the count. 2 down. Strike called. 0-2. Strike 3 called. So back-to-back Ks to end the second. We've got 2 in the books. The score, Vipers 7, Huskies 1. All right, here we go. Top of the third. It's going to be the top of the lineup for the Vipers, who have had their bats going today. Cross Cup, then Clary and Musto, 1, 2, 3. Got a new pitcher. We'll see who it is for the Huskies. Left-hander gets under that one. Looks like it's Wallingford out there on the mound now. Swing and a miss. Big pitch, 1-2. Wallingford into the windup. Tries the off-speed curve, and that sails on him. 1-2 the count. Cross Cup has scored 2 runs as a base hit. Gets under that one. Let's see if it's in play. Great play by the catcher. So Campbell catches the Cross Cup foul pop. Nice play by the catcher. Very difficult play. That one hit straight up. Clary will be up 2 for 2 with an RBI. Scored 2 runs, so he's had quite a morning so far. That one sails on Wallingford. Ball 1. Just got a piece of it for strike one, 1-1. Strike two. Nice pitch by Wallingford there. Big swing by Clary. Gets a hold of that one. It's going to go at 1-2. Goes the count. One down, top of the third in this playoff game in the 12 and under division. Strike three. So Wallingford's looked good early here in the third. For his first two batters to bring up Musto. There's a base hit and scored a run. Strike one, the call. Arts on deck. That one sails on Wallingford for ball two. Excuse me, ball one, 1-1. There's a shot. Gets to the fence in a hurry. And the only reason Musto was at first is because of how hard he hit that ball. Quickly retrieved in left field and thrown in to Holden was single, but wow. He put a charge in that, and that'll bring up Arts. Arts has scored a run, has an RBI and a base hit. That one gets away. Musto's going to scoot down to second. Looks like Lindsay out in right field for the Huskies after pitching, swapping places with Wallingford now on the mound. That one gets away too. Comes right back to the catcher. The throw just ahead of the tag is Musto. As that ball came ricocheting off for the back stop right to the catcher, but Musto just under the tag. Well, 2-0 to Arts. Wallingford pitching from the windup. It's a little extra, but it sails high. It's 3-0 to Arts. Lewis on deck. Ball four. So Arts takes the walk, puts runners at the corners for Lewis. He has a base hit and RBI and has scored a run. Lefty versus lefty here. That one goes to the backboard, and Arts, backstop, excuse me. Arts scoots down the second. So two more RBI opportunities here for Lewis. Two down, top of the third, 1-0 the count. Just a little high. Two and 0. That one sails on him. 3-0. So Wallingford just has to settle down here. Now in a jam. Got the first two outs quickly, but now in a bit of a jam. Ball four. So brings up Martin with a line shot to right field in the second. It's hit by a pitch in the first. Pitching very well on the mound for the Vipers. Bases loaded here. Ball one high. Helped him out there, did Martin. A little high there. 1-1 is the count. Strike 2. 1-2 is the count. Nice pitch by Wallingford. Might have been his best pitch of the inning. 1-2 to the Vipers pitcher, Austin Martin. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. So they get out of the inning with no damage. Vipers threaten. We come up empty. We go to the bottom of the third. Vipers 7, Huskies 1. All right, we're back. Bottom of the third. Martin cruising along. He's got 5 strikeouts over 2 innings. Left fielder, Stefan, has played a fine left field. Strike 1, Martin couldn't hold up. He'll be followed by Wallingford and Raffetto, top of the lineup for the Huskies, trying to get something going here, bottom of the third. That's low, 1-1. Oh, ball 2. 2-1. Just inside. So 3-1. Martin looks in, pitching from the stretch. Nobody on. Ball 4. So number 61. Wallingford up now. There's a strike. Nobody out here. Throw over. Nice stop by Lewis. Stefano back. Stefan down to second. Strong throw. And he's in there safely with a stolen base. That pitch was a strike. So it is Stefan, number 61, down to second. Nobody out here. Count 1-2. Martin just has to go after the batters here, up 7-1. Steps off. Castano trying to keep him close. Just outside. Martin wanted that one. 2-2 count to the leadoff batter for the Huskies. As we said earlier, Huskies traveling from the Hanover-Norwell area. There's a solid base hit to left. Stefan over to third, so Wallingford gets a base hit. Runners at the corners, nobody out here, bottom of the third. Reminding everyone this game brought to you by NortonMediaCenter.org. Big part of the Norton community and happy to be a part. Big lead for Wallingford. He's off. There's a throw. No cut. Goes into center field. And scoring a run. Stefan As Wallingford takes second, the throw goes into center field. So runners at second, one strike, the count to Raffetto. O'Keefe on deck. Raffetto walked and scored a run back in the first. Score now 7-2 Vipers. There's a strike. So that's all Martin has to do. Just throw strikes. He's got the stuff. It was a newest stretch. That one sails on him. Martin just going right after the batter here. There's swing and a miss. So strike three. Out number one. Brings up O'Keefe. And Riker will be on deck for the Huskies, trying to scratch another run here. Cut into that Viper lead. Presently at 5. Score 7-2. Strike called. O'Keefe starting shortstop. That one popped and it looks like it's going to get out of play. Comes right over to a spectator through the trees. 0-2 the counts. Fakes the throw. Back to second goes Wallingford. There's a hot shot. Gets through. Clary quickly gets it in to hold the runner at third, but a base hit for O'Keefe. Runners at the corners. One out. It's going to bring up Riker. Riker walked back in the first. Martin looks in. Throw over to first. Lewis with a nice glove over there. Pitcher's best friend. Another throw over. O'Keefe dives back in safely. Parker on deck. No bat after Riker. Swing and a miss. Gets back. Campagnon keeps it close. O'Keefe takes second, but Wallingford remains at third. So runners at second and third, one down. Got a strike on the Huskies center fielder, Riker. It's big swing and a miss. He was trying to really cut into that lead with that swing, but he didn't catch up to the fastball of Martin. So 2 strikes the count. Martin could use this strikeout. It's in a little bit of a jam here, second and third, one out. And he gets it. Rears back for a little something extra. So out number 2 on the strikeout. The 7th of the day so far for Austin Martin. Parker up. Swing and a miss. So Martin just has to go after the batter, not even worry about those runners out there. Trust your stuff. Croft on deck. That one right back to the mound. Martin throws over to Lewis. Lewis hauls it in for out number 3. The Huskies get one back. We've got 3 in the books. 7-2 Vipers. All right, we're back. Top of the 4th. It'll be Castano, Perry, and Campagnon for the Vipers. Castano with a big 2 RBI double in the second. Tries the bunt. Just goes foul. Looks like Parker now patrolling right field for the Huskies. Number 10. Wallingford's still on the mound. 7-2. The Huskies threatened for more, but Martin came up with a big strikeout. Big swing and a miss by Castano. 0-2. 0-2 to the Vipers' second baseman. Thought holds up. 1-2. Just gets a piece, stays alive. That was number 12. As I said, Perry on deck, Compagnon. Anybody gets on, back to the top of the lineup with Cross Cup. Castano, that one should stay in play. Wallingford calls for it, hauls it in. So Castano pops to the pitcher for out number 1. That'll bring up Perry. Looks like he went around on that one, said the umpire. Couldn't quite hold up. So 0-1 to the right fielder for the Vipers. Wearing number 8, Quint Perry. That one low, maybe inside. 1-1. So on the line, the next round in the playoffs goes to the victor. Gets under that one, fouls it back, out of play. 1-2. One down here, top of the 4th. Tries that off-speed curveball. Nothing doing. 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So Perry goes down for out number 2. It'll bring up Compagnon. Number 50 in the program, DJ. Fan favorite. Swing and a miss. So Wallingford is settled down here in the 4th. His second inning on the mound. That one sails on Wallingford. 1-1 count. Swing and a miss. Wallingford reared back for a little something extra there. Count runs to 1-2. Swing and a miss, gets by the catcher. And called out on a close play as Compagnon hustled down. So we played 3.5. Score remains Vipers 7, Huskies 2. All right, we're back. It's the bottom of the 4th. Austin Martin still on the hill, pitching well. Croft up now. He hit a long fly ball to right field. Back in the 2nd, takes strike 1. Got that 5-run cushion to pitch with. Makes it a little easier. Fouls one straight back. 0-2. Might have went off the umpire. He's taking a second, cleaning the plates. Says he's okay to his partner. Tells everybody he's okay. Just hit his thigh there. Thinks he might have left an imprint. 0-2 to Croft, first baseman for the Huskies. Strike 3, rears back. It's for out number 1. And his 8th strikeout. So this will bring up Lindsay. He walked in the second, followed by Campbell. If any of those, either of those two get on, it'll be McPhillips. Swing and a miss. So that's what they need from Martin. Just throw strikes, because he's hard to catch up to. Big lefty. Just a little low. Fouls one back. Count goes to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Lindsay, he was the Husky starter today. That one's outside. 2-2. Two and two. Just gets a piece. Ricochets off Compagnon. Coach Arts asks, you okay? Yep, no problem. So the ump and the catcher taking a beating back there. Ump gives him a pat on the head. Says, I know how you feel, buddy. 2-2. Strike 3. So another strikeout for Martin. 2 down here, bottom of the 4th. It'll bring up Campbell. McPhillips on deck if Campbell can get on. Strike, it looks like it may be a pinch hitter. It looks like it's number 6, Leone, batting for Campbell. There's a ball low, 1-1 to the left-handed hitting Leone. Could tell both sets of coaches do an outstanding job here. You got to love it. You got to love working with the kids, and you can see how the sportsmanship and the quality of play, strike 2, evident on both sides. So kudos to all the coaches, Coach Lyle and Jack from Hanover, Coach Arch, Perry, and Crosscup from Norton. Strike 3, so he strikes out the side. We go to the top of the 5th. Vipers 7, Huskies 2. Okay, here we go. Top of the 5th, top of the lineup. It's Crosscup, Clary, and Musto to face Wallingford, who's still on the mound and pitching well. Pops it, but high, ball 1. Crosscup has scored 2 runs, and he has a hit today. That one also high. 2-0. Parker, Riker, and Stefan in the outfield for the Huskies. Strike one, 2-1. And you've got Croft, McPhillips. Looks like O'Keefe at short. And over at third is Raffetto. Strike two. Catching Campbell, and on the mound, Wallingford. Here in the top of the fifth. That one sails, so 3-2. I tried to get a little something on that. It sails on him. So Crosscup draws the leadoff walk. So he's been on base 3 times. That's what a leadoff hitter does. It'll bring up Clary. He has 2 hits and RBI and also has scored 2 runs. So that's your top of the order. Scored 4 of the 7 runs, your top 2. Crosscup off easily in the second with his speed. So Sean Clary, number 33 in your program, trying to get that run in from second. McPhillips trying to hold him close. That one sails. Crosscup easily in the third. Ball sails over the third baseman's head, and Crosscup comes around to score. So good base running by the Vipers in the person of Grant Crosscup. Comes around to score the 8th run. Big swing and a miss. A nice pitch by Wallingford. 2-1 the count. Puts a charge into that one straight up the middle, and there's a base hit. Another hit for Clary. Right up the middle, right in the box. Good piece of hitting. It'll bring up Musto. Also with 2 hits, he scored a run. Arts on deck. Nobody out here. 1 run in. Top of the 5th. Wallingford was going to go into the windup. Thought better of it. Now into the set. Throw. Clary easily in the second with stolen base. That one sails to the backboard. Clary's going to try and get third. Gets there easily. 2 balls to Musto. Arts and then Lewis. There's a strike. Wallingford 2-1. Ball 3, so 3-1 to the number 3 batter in the Vipers lineup. Playing center field today, Owen Musto. Ball 4. So that'll put runners on the corners for Jake Arts. He's been on base 3 times, has a base hit and an RBI, and has scored a run today. The third baseman for the Vipers. There's a strike. Musto takes second. Huskies lefty looks in, still pitching from the stretch. Big swing. Fouls it back, does Arts. 2 strikes to number 29. That one sails, but comes right back to Campbell. 1-2 the counts to Jake Arts. He puts a charge into that. Oh, just out of O'Keefe's stretch. Musto digging for third. And let's see, is he called out? He is. So nice play. Riker gets Musto at third. Cleary scores on the base hit by Arts. Another RBI. Nice defense on the throw. It'll bring up Lewis. Easily taking second is Arts. So we've got one down here. Count 2-2 to Lewis with Martin on deck. That one gets by. Going down to third. Slides. Just beating the throw. Nice play by Campbell there. But Arts gets in under the tag. Strike. They'll have to check the count. Looks like the scoreboard's off. A lot of spin on that. Beautiful catch by Wallingford. Wow. What a catch by Wallingford. Outstretched, hit the ground. Beautiful play by the pitcher for out number 2. It'll bring up Martin if he can get on Castano. Wow, so great play defensively here in the 5th. Strike 1 by the Huskies. Throwing a runner out at third from center. And the great catch right there by the pitcher. There he finally gets one of those off-speed breaking balls. Gets Martin. 0-2. Wallingford wanted that pitch, but called the ball a little high, maybe outside. 1-2. There's strike 3 called, so they get out of it, but the Vipers come up with 2 more. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Now Vipers 9, Huskies 2. All right, we're back. Bottom of the 5th. McPhillips, Stefan, and Wallingford to face Martin. Line shot down right to the camera. Off the bat of McPhillips for strike 1. Martin cruising. Now with 10 strikeouts through 4 innings. Ball 1, 1-1 to the Huskies' second baseman. Number 2 in your program, McPhillips. Inside, ball 2. Ooh. Martin looks in. Strike. 2-2 goes the count. Boy, if Martin can put it there, it's going to be tough because that is a perfect pitch. A lot of spin on that, and it goes foul. Lewis all over it, but foul ball. Two and two. Count remains. Just low. Count runs full. 3-2 to McPhillips. Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Huskies. They got to make something happen here quickly. So getting late. Nice swing on a good pitch. Fouls it off to spoil it. Stay alive at 3-2. Substitutions now in the field for the Vipers. Right field, you've got Nate Wilbur and Tyler Veronese at second base. Just inside, so McPhillips works the leadoff walk. It'll bring up Stefan. He walked and scored a run. So Coach Art's in now. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. We'll be back in just a minute. So no pitching change. Coach Arts was just calling in Cross Cup in to get in and talk to his pitcher and his infielders. Throw over to first. McPhillips back safely. So Martin cruising with the big lead. Might have saved him. They're going to let him finish this game out. He's pitched a beauty. Up 9-2 with 10 strikeouts here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Playing a quality team. Strike down to second. There's a throw. Veronese with a nice scoop. But in there is McPhillips. Nice play by Veronese on the throw from Compagnon. But McPhillips slides in safely to second. Now Martin pitching from the stretch. Still bringing the heat. But ball 1-1. Veronese keeping McPhillips close. Just got a piece. Did Stefan. He walked and scored, as I said, back in the third. The Stefan will be top of the lineup. Down the third. In safely. We'll have to check if that's Stefan or a pinch hitter. Hard to see the numbers from this angle, but now Martin still pitching from the stretch. That's low, so count runs full. Hot shot down, scooped up. Lewis, run scores, but they get the out. RBI for Stefan on the fielder's choice. Lewis takes it himself for out number 1. It'll bring up top of the lineup with 1 down here. Score now 9-3 Vipers. Nice play by Lewis. Spinning ball down the first. Spins a batter around. Strike 1. You can hear the glove pop. Wallingford has a base hit today. Reaches out, shoots it foul towards the Vipers dugout. 1-2 to Wallingford. Martin looks in. Deals. Just a bit outside. 1-2 to the leadoff batter for the Huskies. Just played a nice game for the Huskies, starting in right field, made a nice catch, and now pitching, and has a base hit. There's a hot shot through, another hit. Clary grabs it, throws it in the cross cup. Another hit for Wallingford. That'll bring up Raffetto. He's walked and scored a run. And now we've got a pitching change. We'll be right back. All right, we're back after the changes. Cross cup will be pitching. Martin goes out to center. Clary goes to right. Throw over, back. Clary goes to center. Wilbur moves to left. Musto takes over shortstop. If you're scoring at home, quite a few changes. Martin pitched a fine game. There's a strike, throw down. Oh, and it hit the runner. He would have been out probably. Veronese right there. Coach asks if he's okay, and he is. Nice throw. It's just arrived the same time the runner. So Crosscup gets strike one. Veronese holding Wallingford on. It's Raffetto up. Throw over to second. He's back. After Raffetto will be O'Keefe. One down here. Bottom fifth. 9-3. Vipers. That one right off the helmet. So Raffetto, hit by pitch, gets to first. Runners at first and second. One down. It'll bring up O'Keefe. He has a base hit back in the third. And then Riker. So Lewis at first. You get Veronese at second. Art's playing third. Musto at short. There's a long fly ball left. Wilbur hauls it in with a nice play for route number 2. O'Keefe gave it a ride. But Wilbur tracked it down and hauled it in. Musto at short to fill out the infield for the Vipers. And then Wilbur, who just made that nice catch in left. Clary in center. Martin in right. Compagnon behind the plate. And Crosscup now pitching. 2 down, bottom of the fifth. Strike one. He brings that one right in there. Runners still at first and second. Wallingford at second. Raffetto at first. Thought about it, did Riker, but he holds up. Compagnon trying to frame it, but a little low. 2-1. Crosscup steps off. Raffetto. Wallingford returned the bases. Now into the stretch. That one's low. Gets by the catcher. And down to second and third go the Husky runners. So it doesn't matter as Riker draws the walk. Bases loaded now for Parker. He puts a charge in that one, but it's going to sail foul off the food concession roof. Wow. But it's nothing but a long strike. Unless he straightens that out. Crosscup pitching from the windup. Nice stop by Compagnon. Count 1-1. Yes, a little low, maybe a tad outside. 2-1 the count. Croft on deck for the Huskies. Threatening here, 1 run in, still trailing by 6. Bottom of the 5th inning. That one, Stowe gets it, makes the long throw, and he's safe. That was a long throw for Musto, deep in the hole at short. So a base hit for Parker and an RBI as Wallingford scores. Raffetto to third, Riker to second. Bases loaded for Croft. Score now 9-4. That one's low. Ball 1. Croft gets under it. Wilbur tracking, and he takes it. So a nice play by Wilbur to end the threat on the long fly ball to left. Huskies come up with 2, but after 5, 9-4 Vipers. All right, we're here. Top of the 6th. Wilbur with some nice plays to end the threats in the 5th as Cross Cup left the bases loaded. Got out of the jam. 9-4 now, top of the 6th. Castano, Perry, and Campagnon. Looks like Veronese now hitting as he went in for Castano. Smacks it there, second baseman picks it up, throws over to Croft for out number 1. Veronese grounds to second for out number 1. That was Richards who threw over to Croft for the Huskies. Number 28. Now in for the Husky team. There's a shot. And he's looking 2 all the way. That's Wilbur. With a stand-up double. Wow, what a shot by Wilbur. So Wilbur's come in and made an impact already on the game. 2 fine plays in left field and now a line shot double into left field. 1 down. That'll bring up Campagnon. Trying to get one of those runs back. Campagnon, the beautiful swing. Wilbur, that was a line shot in the middle. Wilbur had to be careful that it got through, and it was hit so hard he couldn't advance. So Campagnon gets in on the hit parade. Runners at first and second, 1 down, and we go to the top of the lineup. Cross Cup. Cross Cup has scored 3 of the 9 runs. Started it short, now pitching for the Vipers. That's low, ball 1. On deck will be Clary. Wallingford still on the mound. That was close. He wanted that one, but ball 2. 2-0 to the leadoff hitter for the Vipers. Count runs to 3-0. One down. Sun now out. Much warmer. Ball 4. So now the base is loaded for Clary. Clary has 3 hits today and scored 3 runs. This is not the guy the Huskies want up in this position. Bases loaded, one down. Big swing out front. It spins to the catcher who takes it. Perry retired, 2 unassisted on the fielder's choice. So bring up Musto, also with a couple of hits, and scored a run. 2 down now. Strike 1. Wallingford trying to get out of this bases loaded jam without any damage. Swing and a miss. Nice pitch by Wallingford. 0-2 to the number 3 hitter. One of the big boppers on this Viper team, and they have plenty of them. That one sails, but not far enough for anybody to advance. 1-2. Musto started in center field and moved to short after the pitching change. Wallingford tries to mix it up, and that one sails high. So 2-2, 2 down here. Top of the 6th. Oh, he took a big swing at that one. Fouls it straight back. Count remains at 2-2. Oh, and he put a charge in that one. Let's see. And it's gone. Wow. So Musto with the big exclamation point. The grand salami. Here he comes, rounding third after that bomb to center field. Coach comes out to talk to Wallingford. There's a line shot base hit off the bat of Arts. He hit it so hard, the right fielder almost threw him out at first. It was hit so hard, but he was digging. He knew. So Arts with another hit. That's 3 hits for him. Strike 1. Lewis up now. He has 2 walks, scored a run, an RBI, a base hit. Another one scooped up by the second baseman. Richards throws over to first, and they're finally out of the inning. But the big hit was the grand slam by Owen Musto, breaking it wide open, going to the bottom of the 6th. 13-4 Vipers. All right, we're back. Nathan up now, facing cross cup, bottom of the 6th. Strike 1. So another big inning from the boppers of the Vipers. Boy, they have had the bats going today. 1-1 the count. here in the bottom of the 6th. Just outside. Two and one. Cross cup, you just want to throw strikes here. Let your team take care of you behind you. Swing, nice rip at that. It's it straight back. 2-2. To Lindsay. Walked back in the second. Started the game on the mound for the Huskies. Swing gets by. Campagnon throws down to Lewis. That was Alvarez who was pinch hitting. Not Lindsay. Alvarez was pinch hitting. Looks like Leone up. Number 6. Swing and a miss, strike one. Gets back in. Says play ball. Comes the pitch from cross cup. Swing and a miss. Nice swing by Leone, but didn't catch up. 0-2, one down here. Bottom of the 6th. Vipers looking good. Chance to move on in the playoff tournament. Just outside. 1-2 to the left hand hitting Leone. Got under that one, fouls it off to the left, out of play. Count remains 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. So back-to-back Ks for cross cup here in the bottom of the 6th. Going to bring up Gately pinch hitting now. Pinch hitting for McPhillips. Phillips scored one of the runs for the Huskies today. Now Gately with his turn. Takes strike 1 right at the knees. That's a tough pitch. So cross cup really bearing down here in the bottom of the 6th. That one goes off the pitcher in the rubber. Musto gets it, but no throw. So base hit for Gately. It'll bring up number 61, Stefan. He scored one of the runs also. Played a nice left field today for the Huskies. That one, it's over to Musto. He's going to make the long throw to first. And he gets him on the stretch by Lewis. So that's the game. What a game for the Vipers. They come up with a big bats and win it 13-4, led by the Musto grand slam. Clary was in there, cross cup. We could go on and on and on. Arts, Lewis, Martin, who pitched a great game. Castano, Perry, Campagnon, Wilbur, Veronese for Coach Arts, Perry, and Cross Cup. What a game. We'll say goodbye for NortonMediaCenter.org.